to love her and to cherish her, to honor and sustain her through good times and bad, in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, from this day forward.
I do.
Tiffany, you take Bryan to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love him and to cherish him, to honor and sustain him through good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, from this day forward. Now, Bryan and Tiffany have chosen to share their vows to each other. They've written their own vows, and so I'm going to grab a microphone, and we're going to start with Bryan. He's going to share his vows to Tiffany.
Tiff, when I met you, I didn't think you could really be real. This absurdly amazing woman that you are. This woman who is so completely wonderful, joyful, selfless, and genuine. This woman who is so lovely, so giving, so loving, so perfectly wholesome, and truly, truly beautiful inside and out. You look so amazing today. This woman who's so graceful, classy, compassionate, and indescribable. This woman who has this ability to love so unconditionally. This woman who's lived her entire life serving and loving God. Not just telling people about Jesus, but showing God's love through countless acts of kindness, service, grace, joy, and a smile that melts my heart every time I see it. I remember once I picked you up and you weren't wearing shoes and asked you why you were barefoot, only to learn that you did joyfully and without hesitating giving your shoes to a girl who needed them more than you. You wouldn't have even told me if I hadn't asked. I love and admire how you always carry yourself with such class, virtue, distinction, and grace. How you work hard in all that you do, and how you see opportunity and joy in every day. I love that I'm always learning about someone else from your past who can't say enough about how wonderful you were to them, how much you've done for them, and how you were always there for them. I love that you want to do this crazy adventure called life with me. You know the Lord more closely than anyone I've ever met, and it's profound how you continually drive me to want to know God's love more. How amazing He is that He sent His best for me not once, but twice. Tiff, today, I vow to always love you with my whole heart. I promise to always honor you in a way that honors God, and to love you in a way that always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. I vow to always respect you, to always cherish you, to always be faithful to you, and to never keep a record of wrongs. I vow to support your love of ice cream in a caring and loving way.
That's important.
I promise to always put God and you first. I promise to pray with you and stay by your side, no matter what challenges come. I vow to keep Jesus Christ at the center of our marriage and to love you in a way that mirrors His immeasurable love for us. You're an incredible gift to me, and I promise to cultivate the gifts God's given you to the best of my ability. Being your husband is a tremendous privilege that I will always honor to the fullest and to the glory of God, and I thank Him for you every day, and I love you so much.
Great. All right. Bryan's our moment. I rewrote my vows so many times because they were way too long. And I just wanted to use this moment to speak of how much I love you. Ever since you proposed to me, I've been in a state of total shock. So over and over, probably more than you'd like, I randomly stop, freeze, bug my eyes out, and blurt out something like, "Oh my gosh, we're getting married in 136 days!" Or, "Oh my gosh, can you believe that we're gonna be married?" You tell me over and over again, "Yeah, it's taken forever." and how ready you are for us to just be married. We're so very, very different in so many ways, and I love that, and I think it's a good thing. But I want to explain to you why I keep getting so surprised and why I've been in a shock. I'm not nervous about our future. I'm not nervous about if we're supposed to be together. Why I'm in such a shock is because ever since I met you and our first day at the water park, we had an amazing time. And I felt like I've been sleeping ever since. I felt like I've been in a total dream, and at any moment I'll wake up from it. And it is the most amazing and exciting and joyful dream that I could ever have imagined. Bryan, Michael Weenan, you are the dream, a dream come true that I never knew that I had. My whole life, I couldn't have imagined that I would need and I'd want someone like you. And it blows my mind that you're better than I could have ever imagined, and how much love I've felt, more love than I've ever felt in my entire life, every time I'm around you. So today, before our friends and our family and our God, I make these promises to you. I promise you my very best. I promise to love your family as my own, and to give them a run for their money as your number one fan. Which is pretty tough when there's Palooza and they love you so much. But I promise to give them a run for their money. I promise to protect our marriage and to never contaminate it or dirty it with nasty words like hate or divorce. That's the last time you heard that from me. I promise to fill our home and build it with lots of love and joy and laughter. Through watching lots of Jim Carrey, plane trains and automobiles, and making sure we're always stocked with lots of steak. But not so much that you overeat, because you hate that. I promise to realize how important fitness is to you. And that the gym is a place of your solitude and yet joy for you. I promise to travel with you around this world, to appreciate every sunset we enjoy together. I promise to wake up with you with a smile, and to know that you are a gift from God to my life. I promise that from this day forward, your God shall be my God, your peeps shall be my people, and your family shall be my family. I love you. I promise you this day forward.